where I lived in Brooklyn, I lived on a street called Martin Street.
Oh, sure.
And then later on we moved to New York Avenue. And I'm saying that because we were kind of in a proximity where the nurses from Kings County Hospital used to walk by the house when I was a little kid. And you have to appreciate back then nurses would wear their white uniforms and their capes with the, you know, the red scarlet thing turned over. And I used to just sit at the window and look at those nurses and think, when I grow up, I want to be a nurse. And so they were really my inspiration, and it actually never changed. I was one of these kids who wanted to be a nurse from the time I was very little, and you know, was able to, you know, actually did that. So I guess that's part of the beginning. And I think the other thing, which obviously with most people in my generation, my dad was a World War II vet, as were all of my uncles, as were all of my friends' fathers. And I think back to that often because that was such a large part of some of my memories growing up. Not that there was a lot of talk about the war, and no talk about the war, but we always were at the parades. You're always at the Memorial Day parade, the Veterans Day parade, and you kind of just knew that everybody had been in the war. It was just this thing that, you know, you kind of grew up with.
Service and
Service
military.
and military, and that it was an important thing that these people did.